What is going on, Roland Empire here, guys, to give you another video. This time, another review of Terminator Dark Fate. That alone, you know where we're at if you're really aware of this franchise, especially if you like the franchise, where, to me, an extent, those first two movies are a nice staple of, just sentimental value, or just what it means to me. Just something very special, just something that means something for like film. They're so different but so similar. It's just in a way where just one of them just how the style revolutionized certain things, and another one how like the genre revolutionized certain things. It's that kind of stuff. It's just one is just very just intense kind of story, another one is just a very emotional kind of story. There's so much, and they've been trying so much with Rise of the Machines, Salvation, Genesis, Dark Faith. You can honestly decide which one is your third movie, or what storyline you want to follow. Hey, if you love all of them, if you hate all of them, if you love them all in a way where like, I don't care, man. Everybody has Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Terminator, is my lord. Have fun with it, honestly. But for a few, you're like, well, let's give this another shot. Does this live up? For me, I want to say the third one, Rise of the Machines, could have been the weakest of the third, but it would have been okay with that. It's fine seeing Salvation. I like it in a very interesting, odd way. But like I said, it doesn't live up to the first two. But the sixth one has promising efforts with like Cameron actually supposedly coming back to help produce the movie, having Tim Miller direct it, Linda Hamilton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, just people like that. It just felt like let's try to give this another shot. Let's try to see if now this time we can bring it back to prominence, and can it live up to that? I don't know. It's it's a movie that is justifiable. It's structured well. It's good enough. But again, so many things. I'm like, so much work was put into those first two. With this third one, they're like, let's do it again. Let's try it over. Let's try to do something fresh. I'm like, oh, you could have had it, but what did you decide with doing certain decisions in the story? Okay, and you know what? It would have been fair if we would have cared for the next characters better, and they were written fine enough, but they could have been likable way, way, way differently, way, 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 way better. I'm just like, what did you guys think? Okay, I appreciate the creativity. I appreciate the difference. And yeah, there's some things that were kind of fun, and it was a nice looking film. And I've seen people say, "Yeah, this was good. This was the best of the bunch." Is that really saying much to you guys? Come on, it's just for me. I'm just like, it's not a bad movie. It's a well looking movie, like a lot of like now movies have tried. But again, this goes where like the story and the decisions they made. I'm like, you could have done this. You could have respected it better. You could have respected it better. You could have treated it in a way. I'm like, why not just kind of like merge the alliances or something, like merge the alliances where like you want to pass like a certain like torch. Why not just make it well earned? Like, why couldn't you just finally just give away where like certain audiences, I don't know, it's a slippery slope. Honestly, it's a slippery slope how things are, but you could have given certain audiences what they wanted. You could have just made it like a a better story where it's just like you expect us to kind of care for a lot, but you do certain switches. Just like, why do you want me to like invest now? Why do you want me to invest and like care? It's just, it is nice looking. It is nice to be interesting. I'm like, oh, this is how certain paths that people have taken, but it felt very obvious. It felt very obvious with like how you wanted to treat certain people, and how you just wanted to kind of tell the story from a certain way. Still fun seeing like the villain interact with the heroes, that kind of stuff, but a lot of it is just like you know how much I'm like, it's just a spectacle. It's a spectacle in a way. It doesn't have that layer of a story, that the story where it's just emotionally just interests you. It's just, it felt very like serviceable, like a serviceable product where it was trying to sell you on certain things. I was just like, no, like, I see the vision, okay, I see the vision where it could have gone, but the product, the final result, the end product, just it wasn't something that really I was really well interested in, guys. And I'm gonna have to give Terminator Dark Faith a C plus. It's just it could be a B, honestly, like a B kind of rating. It was better from a lot of like technical stuff, visual, but the story, it's just the story and the humans, it could have been more well invested, especially what it's become. Okay, what the franchise established itself, with the way it's become, it's just it could have been better, guys. Let me know, guys, what you thought. If you hated it, if you loved it, all this in the comments below. It's just I know it's very divisive. It's divisive. I can see. I want to know everybody's views. Everybody's views on like what they thought of this. Like how did the story live up? All this in the comments below. And as always, roll an empire, laugh, smile, repeat.